Hi guys, my name's TJ and I'm a guitar teacher. If you're a beginner guitar player and you've gone through the very basics, meaning kind of how to hold the guitar, how to get comfortable with it, how to get your fingers comfortable on the strings and playing the frets, you're probably on your way to learning some chords. And that may be because you're learning a song or just in general as an exercise. Whether you have a teacher who gave you a song to learn, or you're learning a song in a book or online with tabs or in a YouTube video, learning songs on the guitar usually boils down to having to learn some chords. The issue is there's a lot of different kinds of chords. Ones with 2 fingers like this, ones with 3 fingers like that, ones with 4 fingers like this, something jazzier. There's even these bar chords that are really tricky too, probably the hardest of all of them, where you have to cover more than one string with one finger like this. And the question becomes, which ones should you learn first? Now, I don't claim to know what's best for everyone. Some people really want to challenge themselves and learn as much as they can. But after teaching for about 3 years, I've figured out that I think these are the 3 best chords you should learn first. Not only are these very simple, but they're also in a lot of songs, and I'm going to show you some at the end of the video. Okay, so here they are. The first one is a very simple D chord. And we're going to play this by putting your first finger, or index finger, on the 2nd fret on the G string. On the string below that, or the B string, we're going to use your 3rd finger. And notice there's sort of this skip between the 1st finger and the 3rd finger, which can take some time getting used to. But here it is, it's just 4 strings, so we're going to strum from the D string down 4, count 4 strings. Now most of the time a D is played with 3 fingers, that's what you'd normally be told. But for our purposes, I think that the first 2 fingers are the most important, and we can always add this other finger later. This next one is a C chord. This one uses 3 fingers. Technically, this is called a C add 9, but for our purposes, we're just going to call it C for now. For this, we're going to start with our middle finger at the A string, 3rd fret. On the D string, 2nd fret, we're going to use our 1st finger. That's the string right below. So we've got 2nd finger, 1st finger. And then last but not least, we're going to put our 3rd finger on the B string at the 3rd fret. And this is in the same spot as it was for the last chord. Keep that in mind. We're going to talk about how these chords connect at the end of the video. In this one, we're going to strum 5 strings. We're going to start at the A string and strum down 5 to the high E. And the last one we're going to do is a simple G, which is just 2 fingers. So this is a G chord. For this, we're going to put our middle finger on the low E this time at the 3rd fret, and we're going to put our 3rd finger on the B string at the 3rd fret in the same spot it's been the entire time, which makes it really, really easy. Now you'll notice that there's a string kind of left open, this A here, and to sort of mute that string out, all you have to do is sort of let this middle finger sit at a bit of an angle. So not completely straight like this, but a little bit of an angle like this, so that way we don't hear this note. Now here's some songs that use these very simple chords. So you'll notice that some of these songs alter and add a few minor things to the chords, just a couple of them, and this is just kind of to make them unique. But if you remember the basic chords that I've showed you today really well, adding these slight variations to the chord will be very simple, I promise. Now I want to talk about how these chords connect to each other. The order that I showed them to you is important. So let's start right at the beginning with our D chord, simple D shape. And we're going to use 2 steps to get to the next chord. First is we're going to take this index finger here and just move it up 1 string, same fret, okay? And the next step is to put the middle finger on the 3rd fret on the A. And this finger stays right where it is. So let me show you that again. We've got D, we move that index finger up a string and put the middle finger down on the A. Very simple. And And then the next transition, when we go to G, is even easier. Watch. All I'm going to do for this is take the middle finger, bring it up again, and take this index finger off. We don't need it anymore. What I plan on doing is making a playlist where this is the first video, and then the subsequent videos are going to be teaching those riffs from easy to hard. So that way, in the first video, you'll be able to master the basic chords, and then you just expand from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.